Yo, what up? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, the other day, I was chilling, and I'm talking to this dude, and, he was asking me, he was like, what's the best thing you can say to a girl when you first meet her? Like, he's like, what's the best thing you can talk about to get her interested in you, to make things, click and pop and, get her to give you her number and for her to call you back and, to get things rolling. You know what I'm saying? And what I told him, it's basically this, is that, what you technically say isn't the issue. It's not really what you say. Because what you say, the things you're talking about is just to keep the conversation going. It's just to get information, it's just to get her number, get her name, and, get information about her and you to relay information to her or whatever. So it's not necessarily what you say that's going to, make it that spark or give it that thing that will make her want to actually keep seeing you. You understand? What I told him though is that it's not so much what you say, but it's more about what she feels when she's having the interaction with you. It's all about the feelings you're bringing up when you are having that interaction. So it's not about, you saying stuff to a chick. It's more about how does she feel about what you're saying? How does she feel when you guys are talking? How does she feel? Is, in the thing is that the more of a positive or exciting or some type of interesting feeling she feels when she's dealing with you, that is what's going to basically separate you from most of the other guys she's going to talk to. And that's what's going to make her actually want to continue to see you. It's really all about that feeling. And and the feeling is, it's her having that experience with you. She has to feel it. It has to be an experience. And that experience is what actually, in most cases makes that connect. It makes it click. You understand? So it's not so much about what's being said, but it's the feeling that she feels that will make her want to continue to make things go down. And I talk about this in my book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day, and I called it Feel Talk. And I was saying that, when you're having these conversations with these girls, if you can elicit some sort of interesting feeling that she can, attach to you or remember you by, then you're in a pretty good place. You understand? So you might say, how do I do that? And really it's all about your intentions when you're talking to the chick. And this is why, a lot of times you've heard me on other audios where I say, if you are, talking to a girl and you are on that friendly, friend-zonedy type of vibe, then she's going to feel that energy, and then that's what she's going to feel for you. That friendly vibe. Because you're the, the energy and the intentions that you're bringing is more so a friendly thing. Even if you're attracted to her, your vibe is doing that friend shit. Now, if you bring more of a sexual, I'm interested in you type of vibe, and I'm excited to actually, have this interaction with you because I'm feeling you like that, then she can, that's your intention. So that energy will be, spread to her. Now, if she actually, likes you at the end of it, like if she's really feeling you too, if she actually likes you too, then it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you might be putting that intention out and, the chick still might not like you. You understand? She still might not be feeling you like that. But at the end of the day, it's not necessarily too much about what you're saying. It's more about the feeling. It's kind of like this. Let me give you an example. So let's say if you were watching a porn movie, like a actual movie with dialogue and a storyline. You understand? And let's say, it got, chicks with, big titties and they're cute or whatever. And, you know, the acting sucks, though, and the storyline is stupid, right? Now, you still will probably feel horny watching it because of how hot the girls look. You understand? You're not going to necessarily, what they're actually saying in the movie, the dialogue and the context of, you know, the storyline and all of that, that's cool and all of that, but it's not really that important. The thing that you're getting from that is the feeling, that horny feeling of watching those chicks. You understand? So it's not so much about what's being said, but that experience that you're having, that feeling, makes you want to continue to watch the movie, even though what they're saying and the acting sucks. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing where you're talking to a chick. If she's having a certain feeling, she's feeling something, then that is what's going to, you know, keep her interested. That's what's going to make her want to actually call you. There's something about you that's giving her this feeling, that's drawing that, you know, her attention is being drawn. You know, it's happening because she's experiencing that shit. You understand? Now, see, the intention of the porn movie was, you know, it's to you know, turn you on. It's to get you horny and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you might look at it and you might say, hey, well, these chicks got some big titties, but I'm more of an ass man, so, you know, it's cool, but it's not really doing it for me, right? And that's cool. Just like, you know, your intention to you know, talk to the girl and, you know, let her know it's a sexual thing and you're really feeling her, you know, she might still be like, hey, well, I'm not really feeling it like that. And that's cool. But you have to actually put that intention out in order to create that experience, in order for her to feel that. You understand? Because then when she feels that, then she attaches that feeling to you. So it's like, let's say you're watching the same porno movie, and let's say you like it, and you're like, oh, damn, this shit is the shit. You know? And then so, like, every time when you're horny, you're like, oh, I gotta pop in this fucking porno movie and you know, do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. It makes you want to see the movie again. So that experience that you're giving that chick makes her want to see you again. So it's more, this is what I'm saying, it's more about the experience. It's not necessarily too much about what you're saying. Because you could say, you know, all this fly shit, but if it's not coming across where she's experiencing those you know, emotions or that feeling, ain't nothing really popping off. You understand? And again, that's what differentiates you from the other dudes. Because you got, you know, she got like what, 6, 7, probably 8 other guys that talk to her today, and you're the 9th. What separates you? The experience, the feeling. You understand? And the thing is that, you know, I don't want you guys to think that you have to, you know, come up with some special shit to say to a girl and, you know, oh, I want to make her have a feeling. No, this is something that's, you know, it's very natural. It's kind of like, you know, when you're actually like having a conversation with anybody else, and then let's say you make a joke or you're joking around or whatever, and somebody might be like, oh my God, you're just so hilarious. You know, you're a funny dude. You're mad funny. You know what I mean? And so you're eliciting those feelings of, you know, that happy, funny energy. You know what I'm saying? But it's just you being yourself. But the thing is that you were, in most cases, you were probably intending to be funny in order to make that sort of impression, you know, at that time. You understand what I'm saying? In order to get those people to laugh. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if you're meeting, you know, a business client, you want to put your best foot forward, or you're doing a certain thing to create a certain feeling like, okay, this will be a good person I can do business with. That's what you want them to feel about you. And then you put that forward. It's not anything specific that you're saying. You understand? It's just more of your intention, and then your intention will dictate the energy that you put out there. So I don't want you guys to get caught up in thinking, oh, what do I have to say in order to make this happen? No, it's more so how you approach it. And this is why I always be trying to tell you guys that when you're talking to chicks, you understand, you have to put that energy out, you know, of you wanting to be sexual with her on, and wanting to see her on some dating sex shit, not no friendly shit. You understand? This is why, sometimes you see a chick, she'll be with a dude and you're like, why is she even fucking with this guy? He's such an asshole, and she's always complaining about him, but he's giving her a feeling, an experience, even if it's a fucked up experience. You understand? And I understand that, that shit is kind of lame because, generally speaking, if you're looking at it like that, this chick, most likely has issues because she's, he's giving her a feeling of like, oh, she's probably feeling that insecurity. So she feels like she needs him to fill that void or whatever. Or, another guy who might be like on some bad boy type of shit, he's giving a chick a feeling of excitement. You understand? I personally feel it's better, to just be, just be you on some positive shit. You understand what I'm saying? And attract more positive chicks to you so you can have a more positive energy going along and more positive experiences and have those be the shits, because those are the best. Because I've been there being on some, some crazy shit, dealing with a whole bunch of drama, and I used to say to myself, I'm like, why the fuck does this girl keep calling me? Like, I remember one time me and my friend, we went on this date. It was a double date. It was me, my homeboy, and these two chicks. So they was from out of town. We met them at this spot. We was like, yo, let's hang out, before you go back to, I think it was from Chicago or something. I was like, yo, let's hang out before you go back to Chicago, because they was going back in the next 2 days. So we chilling, and we take them back to the crib. And, we wanted them to come back up to the crib. But they was like, oh, we'll just wait in the car. And I'm like, yo, like, come up to the crib. Like, what's the big deal? You know what I'm saying? So then they was fronting or whatever. So then we was going to go to this club. But then, my friend was like, yo, I don't even feel like going anymore. And I was like, yo, I don't feel like going anymore now. I'm just chilling. So then the chick still wanted to go to the club. And then we was like, look, we don't feel like going to the club. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, so y'all just gonna just chill and y'all not going nowhere else? And I was like, yeah. So then they was like, oh, so you just gonna leave us here and not drive us back to the city? And I was like, yo, the train is right there. I'll show you how to get to, back to the city from the train. And then, so we was just being like, not even necessarily like mean to them, but we were just like on some whatever. We were on some we're kind of done with you right now type of vibe. So they got so angry and just mad or whatever, and then so they left cursing us out, bitching and whatever. And these girls literally called us like 5 or 6 times after they left just to bitch at us. And I'm just like, why are they keep calling? You understand? They were calling because the experience. Do you understand what I'm saying? They got that feeling. They got the feeling of anger that made them want to actually, they were compelled to just keep it going. So I'm telling you, chicks are addicted to these feelings. It's like crack to them. I've talked about this on another video too. They love attention. They love that crack man. You know what I'm saying? And different chicks are going to be, attracted to those different feelings. So certain girls, they won't, like in this example, like when girls get angry at us and calling us, certain other girls won't do that. They'll just not be down with that, but they'll be down with another guy who's like a funny guy who makes them feel good, who, brings that good energy and those good experiences. And she's going to want to continue to keep seeing him because she wants to keep having that energy around her. You understand? And the thing is that most of the time, and this is why I say you don't have to technically think about talking about anything to elicit this and make this happen, because no matter what, the chick is going to feel some way about you. But the thing is that how do you want that to happen, and do you actually want to basically take advantage of that to make it work in your favor? That's the point. Because you could be talking to a girl and then she's just like, yeah, this guy kind of bores me. She's feeling bored. You understand? But she's not going to call you back. She's going to call back that other guy who made her feel, excitement, who made her feel joy, who made her feel, this, some girls like the danger. Oh, he was so dangerous. That was so sexy. He made me feel that way. You understand? This is why, when a chick is not into her man anymore, she's like, I don't have any feelings for you anymore. You understand? Like, it's really about those experiences. So, like, again, when I was talking to the dude, and he was like, what's the best thing I can say, and the right words I can say to her to make her like me, and all this other shit. And I'm like, dude, it's not really too much about what you say. It's about how the experience is. It's about how she feels within that experience, and the energy that you bring to that experience will give her a certain feeling. Do you understand? And you guys, if you want to, know more about this or understand more about this, make sure you get my book, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. Go to MrLocario.com and get that. Cop that right there. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy-to-follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.